Best regards from the beautiful country of Colombia. Let me introduce myself. My name is Stephany Banegas and I live in a town called Tuluá, located in the central state of the Valle Cauca. This is a city of about 200,000 people. About me, well, at my young age, social sensitivity was present in my life, as during my upbringing, I had the example of my family and friends to love and serve the other. How important is the family in the development of people under my point of view is crucial. I had the fortune of being a participant in several processes aimed at social work from about 7 years ago. Precisely, social volunteering was the labor which opened the doors to social work, allowing me to grow as a person, gain leadership, skills, empowerment stuff, to understand that despite of our individuality, youth are not isolated, which it should start with me. So I decided that I should become part of a group. After that, I began to see with a collective vision, respecting who we are, and where we come, with ideas and beliefs that we have. Every action I had commit myself to know, inform, and think, so that I can become a human rights advocate and work for my voice and young people's voices can be heard, so that we could refreshen around us with that youthful look. Um, since then, I've been involved with youth programs, young children and their families, on issues of sex education, democracy, participatory, participatory governance, prevention of drug abuse, conflict resolutions, and even appropriate feeding practices. All that lasts by conducting meetings, sets, and locations to generate a knowledge exchange for building groups and social life projects. Part of this job was achieved through government training school in the city schools and the creation of young leadership schools. All that with one purpose, that participants recognize themselves and the others as agents of human development in their own communities, discovering and strengthening their vocational skills and service. This has allowed to me to be able to collaborate in the development of youth policies both from my city and my state. Now I study at the beloved institution by Colombia called SENA. I study marketing management. Why? Because according to past experiences in many social projects and proposals, others were presenting weakness, and this is about making a proper diagnosis of problems that are facing disadvantaged and excluded social groups from a society with greater opportunities, which clearly also involves you. My intention with this career and the other studies I had courses, workshops, seminars, and certificates programs I've done, blah blah blah. It belongs to prepare myself every day, and so I can gain more skills and strong enough competencies that allow to me to continue working with vulnerable communities in order to structure and develop proposals and projects that are relevant to our communities with emphasis on youth. On youth. With regards to the above, I am developing such knowledge of my career together with a group of partners, strengthening a rural community in the characterizations of the range of products and market demands in respect of fruit and vegetables, so they may have first-hand information that allows them to sell their agricultural products directly and thus help to improve their income and quality of life of farmers and their families, where young people play a crucial role with the new technologies and attractive information for their feedback processes. At this point, I could define that I'm in a very important moment because there are several spaces casually being provided for the development of young people in my own city. To put you in perspective, from April of this year, I am part within the same institution where I advanced my studies in one of their areas called the Entrepreneurship Unit as a trainee student, where my role is directed in a general way to promote entrepreneurial culture. It's precisely at the Sena where I belong, and also around 4,000 young people belong, where the Entrepreneurship Unit works as intercenter that are taking advantage of the strengths and virtues of the entrepreneurial thinking of the Sena in Colombia, where there are free counseling services and financing business ideas and initiatives for entrepreneurs to conform their companies so they can contribute to the generation of wealth for them and welfare for their community they impact. However, and given the success that the mentioned program has, now we are creating Venture Club, an excellent adventure. Why? Because we want to open more doors to all sciences of the town and all the central area of my state to be a space for the meeting and synergy of people with dreams, with life projects, with social and business initiatives. In this dynamic, I am articulated to students and alumni commonly called COES of the Sena in my city, which at the time is coordinated with another national centers of the Sena to help to spread all these proposals. Also, I lead the social media proposal of the entrepreneurship area. That means Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and so on. In closing, I have to tell you that as a volunteer of the NGO, which is called La Red, which I belong to, and as a student and practitioner, I am contributing in reactivating the youth community of the city, which has had a series of meetings for reunification, but yet we have a long way to go. As well as other activities, we should begin to articulate all institutions, government agencies, and youth groups in order to generate representativeness and then reach national agencies such as Colombia Joven to be all to we all be so we can all be tuned to the same channel, and that means to national public policy of youth. But we but what why with all this, with solid foundations of development through mutual understanding, solidarity, and participation? That's crucial for me. The opportunity of the UNAOC summer school could not come at a better time. It's key for me now and my partners because it will allow to me to generate more skill for that positive social change that you want to generate, as you mentioned in your objective in the event. So I could act as an ambassador of knowledge in each of the instances to which I belong, promoting partnership, pooling, and solidarity, and coexistences between them, expanding opportunities for social, economic, and cultural rights of young people in the city, the state, and nation. So we can be close so we can close the door to violence and open the door to peace and opportunity that my city and my country needs through social entrepreneurship and productive partnership, building together capacities for the creation of and transformation of knowledge incredibly way in activities of general benefit. All this work school can be applied to more national organizations through the joint and work with groups of youth bases and national coverage both in a presential and a virtual way. We should work with these new tools that modern life is giving to us. Thank all of you for these spaces, all of you that are hearing this audio, for these opportunities. And I wish from the bottom of my heart I could be there to share knowledge, experience, ideas, and ways of life with people all around the world. It will be a unique experience. After all, how nice and heartwarming is to see yourself in someone else and feel that we are all one. Thank you.